Okay, boys and girls, your art project today has been inspired by this book, When Pigasso Met Mootisse. And after we've listened to the story, you should be able to identify the differences between Picasso's artwork and Matisse's artwork. And you're going to be drawing and painting a Pigasso portrait today. So I'm just going to put that to the side. The very first thing I'd like you to do is to go up to the paper tower and pick a coloured piece of paper that's going to be your background. If you look at this one here, I've already started to splatter it. So what we're doing is we're going to splatter the background, and we're going to get a bristle brush and some coloured paint, and I'll have a station set up so we don't splash the whole classroom. But with your bristle brush, you're going to use your thumb and you're going to splash and create splatters. So if I just demonstrate here, I've just got a dry brush here. By holding it like that, and then I'm going to flick it. So if I go like this, really you want to make sure that you don't just get the center, because the portrait that you're going to paint is going to be glued onto the center. And I'm just going to splatter, 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 splatter very quickly, and then set that to the side. Always remember you need your name on the back, so remember to do that before you start splattering. And you're thinking, why am I doing all this? Well, this is an example of my Pigasso. And here's another example of my Pigasso. So I've kind of done a girl and a boy with their French berets on. And I'm going to demonstrate to you how you're going to create your own Pigasso. You also will get one of these step-by-step guides, but I'm going to tell you how to do that. And this gives you the text on how to do it and some examples of what the finished product would look like when you draw it. You're going to get a sheet of white paper, and you're going to get a box of pastels, oil pastels. And pick a dark colour out of the oil pastel box, okay? So if I wanted to pick, I'm going to pick the black today. And just push this to the side so you can see. The very first thing I want to start to draw is the hat. So it's a French beret, and it looks a bit like a kidney bean, or an ovally shape. So I'm going to draw my beret like that, okay? Then I'm going to draw the ears. So don't make them pointing up so they look like pussycat ears. I'm going to make my ears do this, okay? So I've drawn my hat, drawn my ears. Now I'm going to show you, if I do this, I'd have to redo this spiral on the top of the beret again, because I'm going to cut this head out. And you'll see what I'm going to do in a moment. I'm going to draw the round shape of the head. Now it doesn't have to be round, it could be angled. The choice is yours. I'm going to give my portrait a neck, some shoulders, a bit of a collar, like that, okay? I'm just going to give it a bit of a collar like that. Now, I'm not putting facial features on my portrait. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to paint my face, and I'm going to, if you see from here, I just look like a hot pink for these guys. I'm going to do this one yellow. So here's one that I started to work on. I already started to paint him. And all the features, ears, face and neck, I've painted yellow. Now I'm just going to get my colours and finish off and do his hat. So I'm going to make his hat, blue. I'm going to paint in the blue, okay, for his hat. And then I'm going to do his t-shirt. Once I've got that done, I just set it to the side for it to dry. And then I can work on his face, which means his eyes and his snout. And I want to give him stripy t-shirt. You could draw this in oil pastels as well if you want to draw the stripes in. So you can see what I've done there. Next thing, you're going to get a piece of white paper again, but a smaller piece. I set him across there, you can still see him. And with my oil pastels, I'm going to draw some eyes. Now the eyes don't have to be exactly the same. So I'm going to get some, I'm going to use a blue here, okay? And I'm going to draw one eye. And do that. I'm going to use the oil pastels to do this. Go round and round and round and round. I'm going to make some funny eyes. Bring it down just. And then I'm going to do another eye. I'm going to change the colour. And let's see. let's do it with green. And I want to do one that goes maybe this way. Okay. And add some more colour. I'm going to add a bit of orange in. Okay. And then I'm going to do a snout. I'm going to do poo like this. And I'm just going to blend the colour in right across it. And then I'm going to get another colour and get some brown there. I'm going to do some spirals like that. Okay? Isn't that fun? Now, when I've got my facial features, I'm going to get my scissors. I'm going to cut this guy out. Now, remember that we've been talking about cubism. So the facial features, the eyes and the snout, they don't have to be the way we would have them on our face. They can be set sideways, upside down, inside out. You add it the way you want to, okay? I'm just going to cut this guy out so you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer it and see which way I like it. Now, when you've got it all in place, you can take your oil pastels and you can add additional features on top when the paint is dry. The smiley mouth, eyelashes. So I'm going to do something like that. And also, I need to cut this guy out. So remember we made the splattered background? So mine is still a little bit wet, but you can imagine if I've got it completely dry, I'd be cutting him out and then mounting him onto that green background that I did. And remember, you can pick any colour that you like. Just make sure that you don't, if you pick a green background, you don't paint his face green. You know, you want some contrasting colours. So this is what I'm talking about. When I cut the beret, the little swirly beret that I did on the top, you'll have to redraw that in when you glue it down. So just go nip there and go like this, round like that, okay? And discard those pieces. Now, I'm going to set him there. Make sure I want that there. I want to put that there. I'm going to put that there. And I'm nearly done. So when it's completely dry, I'm going to glue the whole thing together. And then when I've got my oil pastels, and then I can do a smile. Okay, and then I can add extra features onto it and eyelashes. Okay, now it's your turn, boys and girls. Let's go and make our very own Pigasso portrait.